After their presentation at the Manchester Public Library on October 26th, we sat down with Highland Rim Paranormal Society founder Brandy Baker. This is part 2 of that interview.
We use a variety of equipment on our investigations. We have video cameras that are equipped with infrared night vision. Generally, whenever we're investigating, we're in the dark, so the night vision is very important. If the camera doesn't have it, then it's pretty much useless to us. We have digital cameras that we use to try to capture photographic evidence. We use EMF detectors. It's believed that spirits put off an electromagnetic field. And the EMF detector, whenever we go into a case, we do an initial sweep and try to pick up any man-made electromagnetic fields that might come off of appliances or breaker boxes. And we'll write those locations down. Then if we get a spike somewhere else, we know, there's not a reason for it. We're trying to find what causes it. The K2 meter, when it came out, it was really big in the paranormal field. Then we figured out that it picks up on cell phone frequency, so we don't use that as frequently anymore, unless we know that we're in a location where there are no cell phones, because that gives a lot of false readings. We had a lot of really exciting moments. Yes, the K2 is going off, and then no, it wasn't. Ghost box, we have 2 of those. We have a Hack Shack box, which is, you can look it up on YouTube how to make one. It's just a little Radio Shack radio modified to where it scans through the radio stations. And we have an SP7 spirit box, which is the big fancy one that Ghost Adventures uses. And with that one, with both of them, it's believed that spirits can manipulate the radio waves and speak through them. It scans the radio stations very quickly, so if we hear the same voice for more than, a blip here and there, then we believe it's something trying to communicate. We use motion detectors. We set those up in locations, usually with cameras on them. That way, if it goes off, we can't be everywhere in a house at one time. Because one of my rules is nobody goes anywhere alone, because you need backup if you see something. You want somebody there to be able to verify that. Cuts down on the skepticism. And also, it's dangerous. Like I said, we're in the dark a lot, and you fall and hurt yourself, knock yourself out. Somebody needs to be there to come get somebody else. Let's see, deer cams. We use the deer trap cams. Those are fabulous because they're motion activated as well, so we're not wasting a bunch of film time on something that, it's only going to go off if something walks in front of it or activates it. Flashlights. Big on flashlights. We have a ton of them. We also have a geophone. The geophone is a vibration device. It picks up vibrations in the floor. It has a sensitivity setting. We generally set it up. We get a lot of cases where people hear things walking on stairs. So we like to put those on staircases to see if it's going to go off or not. And it lights up very bright blue when it picks up vibrations. We have a yes-no device that picks up energy and has a light that when it picks it up on either side, the yes side or the no side, it'll light up the top of it. A digital thermometer that we use. It has a probe where it takes the temperature of where you're standing, and then it also has where you point and shoot, and it can take temperatures far away. We use a thermometer because it's believed that spirits suck the energy from the air and it leaves cold spots, or if it's a demonic, it can leave hot spots. The biggest one that we use is a digital voice recorder. We use those to capture electronic voice phenomenon. It's believed that spirits speak on a different frequency than we do, and a lot of times you don't hear them with your ears. When you hear them with your ears, they're disembodied voices. They're not EVPs. The EVPs are picked up by the recorders.
The Paranormal Society gave us a few samples of EVPs they've recorded. If you listen closely, you can hear the words, "I am cold." Here it is again, enhanced at a higher volume.
There are many theories out there on the paranormal. Any team that you come across, they all have their own theories, their own ideas about the why and the how. As far as we go, have a lot of different beliefs on our team. We have a lot of different religions on our team. We are a Christian-based team, but there's a lot within that realm that it's hard to pinpoint one theory to run with. But the one that I think about the most is in the Bible. You've got heaven and you've got hell, and when you die, you're supposed to go to heaven or hell. So why are there spirits? Like, what's the in between? And we've had a lot of clients. I've had family and friends of mine tell me that there's no way I'm dealing with spirits. I'm dealing with demons. That's because when you die, you don't get stuck here. You go to heaven or hell. So anything that's here is something bad. And I don't believe that. Simply because I have been in too many haunted locations where, if something wanted to latch on to me or one of my team members, it would have had prime opportunity. Angels and demons, someone asked me what was my theory on those from a non-Christian perspective. And the only answer I could really come up with is that, if you're a bad person in life, your personality is not going to change in death. So that's how you get, something that, if you're not Christian, a Christian might consider demonic, but that person wouldn't because of their religion. Spirits can attach themselves to anything, people, places, things. You hear all the time about a ghost, people going to an antique shop and they buy a dresser or they buy a vase, and all of a sudden they start having paranormal activity. And everybody knows the unfinished business theory. That's the reason why they hang around. Anytime that you decide that you want to try this, because there's always somebody out there that wants to do it. They decide, hey, I want to go to a cemetery, or there's this old abandoned house down the road from me. Let's go check it out. I have a few pointers for you. First of all, make sure it's safe. That is the biggest. Abandoned houses, they look great. They look creepy. Believe me, there's quite a few that I would love to get into. First of all, you don't know how long it's been abandoned or the integrity of the floors, the structure, the foundation. You don't want to walk in there, fall through the floor, and get seriously hurt. So that's a big thing you need to keep in mind. And always make sure you have a light. The second big thing, and probably I should have said this first because it is the biggest thing, get permission. Do not decide that you're going to go wander around a cemetery at 1 o'clock in the morning. You will get arrested. Be safe, be courteous, don't provoke the spirits, please. That's a big thing on TV shows. They go in and they'll call them names and try to cuss at them, trying to get them to come out and play. Ghosts don't act on cue. They're not on any kind of, payroll. They're not going to come out and play just because you want them to. But just, be courteous. If you're nice to them, then maybe they'll come talk to you. If anyone would like to get in contact with us, you can go on our Facebook page. It's Highland Rim Paranormal Society. We do have a website. It is highlandrimparanormal.yolasite.com. We have a contact us submission form that you can fill out, and it comes straight to the inbox on my phone. My phone number is on the website, as well as one of our case managers' phone number, Daniel. His phone number is on the website as well. And you can reach us day, night. We'll get back with you.
This has been a Franklin County Buzz special presentation. Reporting for the Buzz, I'm Michael Huffer.